So how did Glampitect and North Coast 500 Pods start? Well, it started about 3 or 4 years ago when I had some family land that was sitting doing nothing. I'd been in the family for a while and it was kind of just not doing very much in terms of getting any buildings on it or making any money or anything like that. So I thought, let's try and get some planning permission for glamping because it seemed to be the new up and coming thing at the time. So I had the ability to be able to do the plans, and I went ahead and created some plans and submitted them to the local council. There was quite a lot of technical detail involved in that, but I had the ability to be able to do that, so I did it, submitted it to the council, and subsequently planning got accepted. From there I was still quite young and didn't have much money in terms of certainly not the amount that you need to set up a glamping business. So I went and looked for some investment from a few different places, and I managed to get some with my now business partner Ali, and we quite quickly went to, as soon as it looked like we were going to get things set up, we went and quite aggressively marketed on social media. Now, social media is so important for growing your glamping businesses, and I am saying it this early in this video because it is the reason that we've got to where we are today so quickly and so successfully in terms of, it's now November or almost November, and our sites are still completely full. We have 2 sites at the moment that are both completely full. So we actually got our first booking a couple of months before we actually opened. Now we made sure that we were going to have all the right stuff in place, i.e. water, power, and everything was going to be ready for customers to come and stay. But we managed to get those bookings early on to massively increase our occupancy in terms of being full right from the start. Whereas if you just start to market when you become open, you're going to really struggle to be able to get that high occupancy right away. And that led to us getting 63% occupancy year 1. We're now in year 2, and excluding the 3 months when COVID dictated we had to be shut, we're going to be well in excess of 80% occupancy for the year, which is just mind-blowing. That is so far beyond any of the maths that we did before we opened, and certainly any of the maths that we recommend our clients to look at as well. So yeah, it's kind of all going better than we could ever have planned. So how did Glampitect kick off? Well, I was at the glamping show just after we got the planning permission accepted for our own first glamping site, and I was walking about with the plans that I'd done, and I realised quite quickly that every single person that was in the glamping show needed planning, but nobody there had it, and nobody there was actually selling it as well, so there was no exhibitors that were selling glamping planning permission and advice and consultancy on setting up a glamping business. And I realised that I was able to do this. I was able to do the plans. I was able to be a consultant in setting up glamping businesses because I was just going through it for myself. I've now gone through it several times for myself and with clients as well. So I quickly realised that that was a service that was required. And so I went ahead and I started to do it. And quite quickly we gained a lot of traction and had a lot of clients very quickly. And we've gone from that stage with just me being full-time, and Ali, my business partner, wasn't even full-time at that time. He quite quickly was able to move to full-time. But then from there, we've quickly grown to a point where I think we've now got 14 staff as it stands. Lots of people that are experts in their area, so we've got kind of consultants that you can chat with at the early stages to get an understanding of your planning project, your glamping project. They've got a really good idea of how best to set things up. We've got in-house designers that can help with all your planning applications, design, all these sorts of things. We've got marketing experts, social media experts, and just a great wealth of people that can help with setting up glamping businesses, which is really fantastic for anyone that is looking to set up a glamping business at this stage.